Okay friends, how are you? It's Amy with Renewing Stitches. This is my YouTube channel about cross stitch. Please hold, I'm going to scoot you closer. Okay, and this is a Flosstube Extra number 23. This is a Flosstube series about where I'm flipping through vintage magazines. And believe it or not, 2001 is close to vintage. It doesn't seem like it, but it is. It's 23 years old as of this recording, and it doesn't seem, I mean, I was it's not that long ago, but we're going to flip through Crazy for Cross Stitch of January 2002. It was released in 2001. You can see the retailer's sticker. It was out for publication. It was out for sale in 2001, and it was at the time $3.99 and $4.99 in Canada. So we're going to flip through this one. It has many I'm sure that you would love to stitch as well. So here we go. This first one is called Santa's Visit. It is by Mike Vickery. There we go. Don't focus on my head. It is 101 stitches wide by 130 stitches high, and there's one Krynick, and there's back stitching and French knots. But the one Krynick, I did not look to see what it was. I should have wrote it down. It's just one, and it's not that big a deal, I guess. But let's see here. Pearl 32032 Pearl Krynick. I think I'm going to stitch this for my husband sometime. He loves snow globes. So pretty. Okay. Mike Vickery. That is the cover. This has, I mean, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10-ish charts. I mean, there's not a lot in here. There's, this, I mean, it's just really cross stitch charts and pictures. There's advertisements that are really neat. The editor letter from the editor is just like any normal one, but there's not a lot of fluff in it, which I appreciate. So, the second one is a patriotic. It is called Victory Wreath. It gives you the instructions on how to finish it on the wreath. This is that, oh, what did we call it? It's not raffia. Oh, we had it. I remember decorating wreaths and just everything with it. Different colors, a pale yellow or green, and that cranberry color. It's called a Victory Wreath. This is designed by Virginia Soskin. 96 stitches wide by 98 stitches high. I'm going to do this one and put it in a hoop. Obviously. I may have one or two available. It won't fit. I mean, it may fit in that one if I do a 14 count. Let's see. So an 8 count design size is 12 inches by 12 1/4 inches. A 14 count, oh yeah, 6 7/8 by 7. And 22 count, so on a hard hanger, it would be 4 3/8 by 4 1/2. So I think I got some 5-inch hoops I could put it in. I think that would work. And pull out some 22 count hard hanger. Oh, I love that one. Sorry, I didn't mean to bonk that. Let's see, no specialty stitches, all X's. Next one is called Christmas Silhouettes by Darlene Polachik. There's 3 designs. These are bookmarks. Right? And they're just you fill it in, the fabric is colored, and you just, I mean, almost just a monochrome. That would be, may get some of that floche, white floche that Laura, Stitching by the Shore, uses, and do that. These are 29 wide by 91 high stitches, so imagine this is on a 14 count. So on a 14 count, it's 2 5/8 inches by 8 3/8 inches. And yeah, they're varying. 29 wide by 91 high or 89 high. It's about the same. So on a 22 count, it would be 1 3/8 by 4 1/8. That's a tiny bookmark. Can you imagine a 1 inch? Where's my? I don't have my ruler thingies out. Oh yeah, I do. 1 inch by 4. So 1 inch by 4 inches. Oh, that would be so cute. All right. Next, let me grab something to put over this pattern here. Talks about how to finish. Yes, how to finish these bookmarks. How to do the edges. All right, and the other 2 patterns. Meet the designer. You get to meet Miss Darlene. She was a lab technologist in her previous career. That's fun. What else? Okay. Do y'all remember? I remember when I was growing up, we had, it was like in the mid-'80s, my mom, of course, my mom was in the original era with the poodle skirts. And then in the mid-'80s, early to mid-'80s, they came back around. And I remember dressing up as a 50s girl in the poodle skirt. But my poodle skirt did not have a cute little bear. My mom made poodles to go on it. She had sewn applique poodles and then fluffed out some yarn or something to make it fluffy around the hair. I don't know if I have a picture of that, but good times. The poodle skirt, this one has a bear. So this bear design is stitched on the poodle skirt using an 8 by 8 piece of waste canvas. And it is 60 stitches wide by 69 stitches high. And it's designed by Carolyn Manning. I did not know until I had seen this that Carolyn Manning did bears. I mean, I think of her doing all the, not abstract, but all the color block stitching. I mean, she does a lot. I need to do the Googles and see what all she's had over the years. But anyway, Carolyn Manning. Let's see, and it doesn't tell you how to make the poodle skirt itself, but how to use the waste canvas for stitching on the skirt. Next one, this is quilt blocks. There are 2 these are designed by Carol Rogers. This is 45 stitches square, as is this one. And then they, I don't think do they have it? Yes, they do. That pattern is 98 wide by 32 high. So this is 98 by 32. So they basically took this and some of the outside and made their own. So these are cute. I really want to do this. And I love the colors chosen here on the blue. There's also, they used some of these motifs in what is this called? A towel angel? Let's see if I can do that. I don't know if you can see. It's really pale on the border of her dress here. And they give you instructions on how to do the towel angel. Very, very neat. And then here's this. I don't know if I can cover up both of them, but I'll try. There you go. That's the picture of another option for the blue, and a notepad holder. And then here is an advertisement for Mill Hill kits back in the early 2000s. All these cute little Mill Hill pins. talks about several people are looking for things. How to photocopy and stitch from a picture, a photograph. And then there's a article about the master stitcher. This is she went to a class that is related to the next project. It is cross stitch, but also hardanger. It's called Drawn Thread, which, I mean, we know the company, the designer, the Drawn Thread, but this is the actual craft. So it's kind of hardanger. I'm not sure what the difference is, but it's a technique. So it gives you all the instructions to do this. There are several specialty stitches in here too. The design itself is 96 wide by 67 high. And this particular design is by Gail Busey. So you have several specialty stitches, and then you do the drawn thread technique around here, which reminds me of a hardanger. The specialty stitches are back stitch, satin stitch, four-sided stitch, herringbone stitch, eyelet, a modified eyelet, and an extended eyelet. And it is all done on a 32 count Belfast. So, and it says, "Show me thy ways and teach me thy paths." And let's see here. Cover up the pattern itself, but look, and that gives you the instructions on how to do the different stitches, but also how to do the right here, how to do that cut through part. And I don't know that you're cutting really, rather than, I don't know, I'd have to read a little bit more about that. But it looks like they're twisting threads. Okay. Next one is called Yuletide Wreath, also by Mike Vickery, same Mike Vickery that did the cover photo. Yuletide Wreath is 95 wide by 93 high. And is stitched on Jobelin. 28 count. No specialty anythings, I don't think. Just plain stitch and a back stitch. Okay. And then a smile. It's one of the ones I want to do. This is Windpoint Lighthouse. This is a lighthouse series by Gail Acosta. It's 100 stitches wide by 126 stitches wide. I'm sorry, 100 stitches wide by 126 stitches high. That's it. Okay, so this is the first of a series, and here's the grouping. It is Windpoint, which is this one here, and then, I can't read backwards, St. Simon's Point, and then Quoddy Head, Quoddy, Quoddy Head, and that's over the next couple of issues. So this is the first, this is in issue 68, 69, and 70. So that's a series of 3 lighthouses, and they are so pretty. All DMC or Anchor, I don't see what it would be size-wise. Oh, there it is, size-wise. So on a 22 count would be 4 5/8 by 5 3/4, or a 28-14 count would be 7 1/4 by 9 inches. So it varies. Oh, and on 11 count fabric, 9 1/8 inches by 11 1/2 inches. So it's nice size, and the pattern itself is real clear. So good size. It looks like the Quoddy Head is a little more stitching because you have the sky This one doesn't have the sky. This one has a little bit of leaves, but I mean, that's a lot more. I'm sure there's half stitches there for the sky. All right, and then next, did I say that was Carla Acosta? That was Carla Acosta that did the lighthouses. This last one, where's my paper, is using waste canvas again on a sweatshirt, holly. So you have three charts. You have the back and the front and then the shoulder, which has 2 or 3 leaves. And the back and the front piece are 65 wide by 113 high. And then the shoulder is, did I write that down? The shoulder is 98 stitches wide by 49 stitches high. And you use a, okay, let me show you real quick. I've not heard of a True Color pre-blended, but it gives you the DMC rayon numbers, and then Anchor Marlet, and then a True Color pre-blended for the gold and the red. So I'm wondering if that is like a Krynic or a shiny one, shiny floss. So very neat. And then you get the pattern for the snow globe from the beginning. And that is all, my friends. This is the back. I want to show you the back cover. And the alphabet, the Christmas alphabet. This is on sale from Zweigart at the time. Not in this magazine, but available for sale in 2001. And maybe for sale on the secondary market now. I don't know, I didn't look. But anyway, that is all for this flip through. This is the Crazy for Cross Stitch, January of 2002. Released to the public in November of 2001. So I hope you enjoyed these. Let me know what you would stitch, what you're interested in. If you have any questions, please let me know. If I didn't address something that I missed, again, this is a real, not easy, but not full of extra stuff. It's just charts and patterns and pictures. There's a few advertisements. This is in the inside cover, but not a lot of extra stuff. There's a few designer articles, but I mean, that's it. I think it's well done. It's not excessive, but it's not simple either. There's not really a lot. I mean, I guess the small designs would be the bookmarks and the little quilt block things, but I mean, it's a good variation, good variety. So anyway, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. Let me know what you would stitch, or if you have any questions in general. So enjoy your weekend, the rest of your day, and I will see you in the comments, friends. Till next time.